Let me see what I'm doing. See, what's funny is that we used to stream all the time on my phone, and my computer was a learning curve. And now we stream all the time on my laptop, and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, hello, everybody. I can see there's a couple of people waiting. Hopefully this is working. Okay, I think I've got it right. Say hello if I've got it right, because I'm not sure if I do. All right, well, hi. If you're watching this in playback, this is going to be a library book haul, and I don't super know what I'm doing, but it's going to be fun. We're just going to talk about the books that I bought at the library sale. So, hi, Kristen. So good to see you. Well, kind of, you know, see you. You can see me, but I can feel you. I can tell you're here. So I have a big stack of books. How many did I buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 books. Goodness gracious. I have a problem. Let me tell you, the library sale is the only time of year where I will go to a bookstore and just put things in my basket and I don't even think about it. Because, like, when I go to a bookstore, I'm the worst to shop with because I will overthink everything. I will. Hi, everybody. Hi, graying dandelions. Hi, Holly. It's so good to see you. Hi, Patty. Okay, so we're going to hang out. We're going to talk about the books that I bought. I haven't read most of them, so we're just going to see what I can gather from, like, the synopsis, but I think they all look awesome. So I think it's 3 times a year, our library system at the bookstore at the main branch, where everything is already usually like $1. They have a massive sale where everything is half off, so then everything is like 50 cents or $1. It's the best thing ever. So I always buy a lot of books, and this year was no different. It's actually been since, I think, the fall 2019 sale since I had been, because they didn't have them in 2020, so it's very exciting. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. If you guys have any questions about any of these books, let me know, and we'll see. We'll figure it out together if we can find out what these are about. So the first one, hopefully this isn't backwards for you. I just now thought of that. That was a poor decision on my part. Anyway, Hope thought that the quality would be better here on my phone instead of my computer, because my webcam quality is kind of questionable, so hopefully you can see this straight. But this is the Bartimaeus Trilogy Book 1, The Amulet of Samarkand by Jonathan Stroud. I have read Jonathan Stroud's Lockwood and Company series, and I loved it, and this is his first trilogy, so they had book 1, and it's like a first edition hardcover, and it was like 50 cents, so very exciting. This was the first thing I saw, and I just immediately chucked it in my basket. So I think this has something to do with magic, and something to do with gargoyles, because I feel like the other cover that I've seen of this has like a gargoyle on the front, so I'm curious to see what this is about. My shirt says Walk by Faith. I don't know if you can see the, ooh, there's the faith part. It's very pretty. That's my life verse, is for we walk by faith, not by sight, which is in 2 Corinthians, so yes. So yeah, I know, gargoyles sound super cool, so this is the first one. I figured I'd give it a try, and it was really cheap, so you can't go too wrong, right? I'm gonna put it back here so we can, boop, okay. Thank you! I really like this shirt. It's very comfortable and makes me feel happy. So, okay, next. This is Echo North by Joanna Ruth Meyer. So some of these books in the store are things that were donated, and some of them are things that were withdrawn from the system, like this. So they've still got the plasticky cover. But this thing looks brand new. I don't even know if it was... Okay, there's a little bit of, like, smudging, like someone checked it out a time or two, but it doesn't look bad at all. So I think this is like a retelling of East of the Sun, West of the Moon, which I think is a super fun fairy tale. It's like a Norwegian fairy tale that I've read a couple of retellings of, but this one seems awesome, although the font is really small. So I'm a little bit nervous. It's like 300 something pages, but the font is really small. So this I don't know. It's about Echo and a wolf, or her father disappears. She finds him in the forest, guarded by a strange talking wolf, the same creature who attacked her as a child. And the wolf presents Echo with an ultimatum. If she lives with him for 1 year, he will ensure her father makes it home safely. And I stopped reading after that because I was like, I don't want to know any more of the plot of this book. I want to be able to experience it myself. But I have a few bookish friends who had read this and they really liked it, so I decided to pick it up. It does sound like Beauty and the Beast. It's kind of a Beauty and the Beast, East of the Sun, West of the Moon, which has a lot of Beauty and the Beast vibes retelling. It sounds interesting. And I like the cover a lot. I think it looks really epic. So, I'm excited. I know I saw another. The Redmond and Hay series. I did not, Kristen, but I am going to. But I did see that comment. So I will definitely look those up and see. Hi, Nicole! Yes, I have a lot of new book finds, and I'm very, very excited about them. Okay. Sorry, my voice likes to go because it's a little bit of a allergy season right now. Okay, next up is a middle grade. This is called Finding Esme by Suzanne Crowley. The peach drew me in. It's a giant peach on the cover. And it looks a little like James and the Giant Peach, which I haven't read, but that's kind of what this reminds me of. Also the dog. The dog was also a factor. It's true, Patty. I will soon need another house just to put my books in. It's true. I don't know where on my shelves I've got room for all these books, but I'm gonna make room. I think I might have to do like a purge of TBR stuff soon if I'm not gonna read it. Anyway, this is a middle grade about a girl named Esme. Her beloved grandfather is dead, her father is missing, and her mother is silent and withdrawn. So it sounds... Oh, there's B, Esme's grandmother, who's renowned in their small Texas town as a water diviner. She comes upon wayward items such as keys, wallets, and pets, and even people. So I don't really know what this is, but this is the first sentence that's on the back, and it drew me in. It says, if it hadn't been for my little brother Bo and me chasing fireflies, I would have never discovered the bones up on Solace Hill. And immediately I was like, I need to know what this is about. So the cover was super cute, and I just thought it looked nice. And it was like $1, so I figured you can't go too wrong. If you hate it, you only paid $1 for it, right? Yes, I love middle grade so much. It's so much fun to read. Hi, Heather! So good to see you. Never will read again, yeah. You guys are not going to believe me because of this going on, but I actually don't buy books that often that I haven't already read. Most of the ones that are on this TBR shelf are from the library sale in the past, so if I have it, it's like I paid $1 or something for it, but yeah, I probably need to go through these and see, like, what do I think I'm gonna read? Because there's probably a lot on here I'm honestly not. Okay, next, this is one I found, I think I have the first two. They're up here in the reds, but this is the third book in the trilogy that I haven't read yet, but I figured this way I can just, like, binge the whole series, right? So this is called Game Over. This is the third book in the Mind War trilogy by Andrew Clavin, which I've read another one of Andrew Clavin's books, Nightmare City, I think is what I read, and it was spooky. But this doesn't seem as spooky. This is more sci-fi. And I think the first one is about, like, a computer game, like a virtual reality type situation. I don't really know, but this is book 3. But I have to say, and you guys tell me if you agree with this. So the first 2 books in the series, the covers are like in the red color family. There's a red one that's in my red stack right here, and then the orange one, Hostage Run, is right there. Why is this blue? Like that, if the first 2 books in your trilogy are red or orange, why not either yellow or just stay in the warm color family? I don't really know why it's like red, orange, blue. Like that feels like a weird left turn to me. Like if they were all 3 different colors, I might understand more. But I don't know why. Is that just me? Does anyone else see how weird this is? Or is that just me? Yeah, I agree totally, Nicole. Totally. Ooh, buy 3, get 2 free? Yeah. I would definitely end up with that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Patty, but like there's only 3 books. This is the 3rd one. So, I don't really understand why it feels weird to me, but I'm not a cover designer. I don't understand cover design. I've never pretended to, so yeah, I definitely do that too, Nicole. It depends on how long it's been since I read the first 2. Like, if a new book is coming out in a series, it depends how long it's been since I read the last 2 before if I need to reread them again. But I'm a chronic rereader, so I do that a lot. I understand. Yeah, especially like Holly said, if I can't remember what happened. Because some books I can remember what happened in the first 2 pretty clearly, but sometimes I can't. So yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know if I purge my shelves and you guys want something. I'll totally send it to you, but instead of donating it, which is probably what I would do anyway. Okay, next up, this is one that I spotted because I read this series so many times as a kid, and I often use the library sale to collect books that I don't already have that I love or that I want to own. So this is the Royal Diaries Anastasia. I got super excited when I saw this. I loved Dear America and the Royal Diaries so much when I was growing up. I was a history nut when I was a kid too. I mean, I still am, but like history was honestly my favorite than English, which feels weird, but I loved history. So these are super fun. These are like fictionalized diaries of, in this case, royal people. So they had like Queen Victoria, Mary Queen of Scots, Marie Antoinette. I remember reading hers, but this was Anastasia. And yeah, so I picked this one up because it was like 50 cents. And I think this is my first Royal Diaries. I might be wrong, but I think this is my first Royal Diaries. I have several Dear Americas, but yeah. So I'm excited. Put that right there. I see what I've missed, because I feel like I've missed comments. Yeah, I definitely reread books a lot, Nicole. I'm probably definitely more than I should, but I'm like, my TBR hates me, not because I keep buying books, but because I keep rereading books I've already read. Thanks, Heather. I like it a lot too. It's really comfy and it makes me happy. Oh, Kristen, did I get you back into reading? Because that is really sweet, if that's what you're saying. That's really, I'm so happy. That makes me really happy. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Nicole, though, with the Hazelwood, because some series I feel like you need to go back because you've forgotten, like, details, you know? Like, certain ones where, like, the story picks up and takes off where that one left off, I sometimes will go back and reread the first one just because I feel like I forgot things, and I don't want to forget anything, and then sometimes I don't, and I go on, and then I'm like, I forgot that happened in the first book, but oh yeah, that did totally happen. Yes, I have heard of Dear Canada, Patty. I actually have a few that a friend sent me several years ago now. I've read one of them. I need to read more of them. But they're super cool, and plus I don't know that much of Canadian history, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like I need to do some more studying of Canadian history, but they're fascinating, I think. I haven't yet watched Lydia's Hazelwood vlog, but I'm going to. I think probably today. But yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the Elizabeth I one. That one was interesting. That one was really interesting. Oh, Kristen, I'm so... That makes me so happy! I love when I can get people to read more. I think that's just the best thing ever. Yeah, Nicole, I reread way quicker, too. Same. Speaking of reread, this is another one of my childhood favorites. This is Dragonspell by Danita K. Paul. I got so excited when I saw this. I read this probably 4 or 5 times when I was like a preteen, which it's a pretty high fantasy for me at the time, but I loved it. I loved it. This was the first like dragon book that I fell in love with. And this was one of my favorite fantasy worlds growing up. It was like Narnia and this one. Plus, where's the map? Oh. Ah, the map is so cool. So this is about a girl named Kale, and she finds dragon egg, and it's very like allegorical. There's a lot of that kind of stuff going on. There's wizards and obviously dragons, and she becomes like a dragon keeper. It's called the Dragon Keeper Chronicles, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved the whole series. I think there's 5 books, but I never owned any of them. I read them all from the library, but they were the coolest. They were the coolest ever. Yes, dragons are the best. Literally, I think most people, okay, I don't actually know this for sure, but I have a feeling that most people, if you ask them their favorite mythological creature, well, most readers, obviously, people who care about mythological creatures, if you ask them, if dragon's not the top of the list, it's probably towards the top of the list. It's like number 3 or something, you know what I mean? Dragons are just the coolest. There's nothing else that can come close. So this one's really cool, and I remember loving it, so I'm excited to read this again, hopefully sometime in the nearish future, because I remember it so, so well. Oh yeah! Morgan Crow I've heard really good things about, and now that you guys are reading it, I definitely want to check it out, but I haven't yet. Oh, unicorns are a great choice too, Patty. That's also a great choice. I do love Pegasus too, like, or griffins, or there's a lot to love. But dragons are pretty epic. Speaking of dragon, this is working really well. Speaking of dragons, this is another one that I have read, but I listened to the audiobook the first time, but I didn't have a copy and it was there, so I picked it up. This is called Have Sword, Will Travel by Garth Nix and Sean Williams, and it is a super cute middle grade adventure story. If you're looking for something that's gonna make you smile, this is a great choice. It's about these 2 kids named Odo and Eleanor, and the river has dried up outside their town, and Odo finds a sword, and it starts talking to him, and it like takes them on this great adventure because the sword has this quest to finish that it needs to finish, and it is the cutest thing ever, and I loved it so much. When I listened to the audiobook, like I said, but I loved it so much. Also, this map is so cool. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this now on my shelves. There's also a second one that I did also listen to, but 2 kids, 1 sword, 1 epic adventure. Which is super fun. Plus, talking sword is just always a good time. Oh, are you reading Go the Distance? It's really good. Nicole will tell you. We both really liked it. So I hope you're enjoying it. But, yeah, the Twisted Tales have been kind of hit or miss, but Go the Distance I really liked. Oh, yay, Kristen, I'm so excited. This month we're reading What Once Was Mine. Well, actually, this 2-month period. Hello. The sun just decided to join us. Okay, What Once Was Mine, which is about Tangled, and I am really excited. I haven't started it yet, but I know Nicole started it, and she sent me like a really fangirly message, so I'm hoping that means it's really good. Also, sorry, I'm in a spinny chair, so I'm totally just like... It's not a frozen cup, Patty. It's actually a Figment cup. This is like my favorite Tervis tumbler cup from the Food and Wine Festival. Yeah, the Twisted Tales sometimes are really good, and sometimes they're really not so great, but I really liked that one, so. Oh, Holly, well, you should listen to it and join us. It'll be November before we discuss it, but you should totally get started. Oh, no! That's okay, though. I mean, you gotta be safe. I'm sorry that it's got a trigger for you. Now I'm, like, concerned. Now I'm nervous. Should I be nervous, Nicole? Or is it Good so far. Because, I mean, technically right now, I still have time to change the book if we need to change the book. But, okay. Well, obviously you be safe. If you can't read it, that's totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about another book because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So this is Toothiana, Queen of the Tooth Fairy Armies by William Joyce. I have been looking to own this series for a while now, since I read them a couple of years ago, but I didn't have them, I've never really, ew, it shed on me. I thought I cleaned these really good. Oh well. Okay. But this is the third book in the Guardians series by William Joyce, which is the inspiration for Rise of the Guardians, which was a DreamWorks movie, the one about Jack Frost, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, Sandman. Those are the five. They're like the guardians of childhood or whatever. So this is the third book. This is the Tooth Fairy, Toothiana. And I listened to these on audiobook, I think, but look, I didn't get to see the illustrations when I read these the first time. She's so cool. Toothiana is the coolest in the series. I think they, I don't know, I feel like she's different in the movie than she is in the books, which is understandable, obviously. Every time there's gonna be different things, but, oh my gosh, here's Catherine and Nightlight. They're so good. These are so good. If you've never read these, but if you liked, let's see, how would I compare these? I think, from what I've heard, what Nicole just said, Land of Stories, I think they're kind of very similar. They're just like, they're cute middle grade stories. The first one is Nicholas St. North and the Battle of the Nightmare King. Yes, the Battle of the Nightmare King. And that's about how Santa Claus became Santa Claus. And they're so much fun. I love the movie too, but like the books are just a joy to read. They're so fun. And the Easter Bunny is super prissy and sarcastic. He's not at all like in the movie. In the movie they kind of swapped North and the Easter Bunny. Santa and the Easter Bunny, they kind of swapped their personalities, and it's really funny. I have not read the Mirror Mirror Twisted Tales yet, but I kind of want to at some point, but I haven't read it yet. Okay, well, okay, that makes me a better Heather. Okay, I'm really curious, like, I have not read Land of Stories or Fairy Tale Reform School, but Fairy Tale Reform School is Jen Kalanita. Am I right about that? That it's the author who did a bunch of Twisted Tales too? And I've liked, I think, everyone that I've read from her, so I should definitely check those out. But yeah, Rise of the Guardians is such a fun movie, I think. It's one that you can watch. I like that you can watch it for like any holiday. I'm like, is this a Christmas movie? Yes. Is this an Easter movie? Yes. It's the best of all the worlds. So the books are really, really fun. Like I said, the first one's Nicholas St. North and the Battle of the Nightmare King, and then the second one is E. Aster Bunnymund and the Warrior Eggs at the Earth's Core. And then this one's Toothiana, Queen of the Tooth Fairy Armies. And then the fourth one is Sandman. And then the fifth one, which just came out like a couple years ago now, is Jack Frost. So, super duper fun, gorgeous, and I'm loving the illustrations. I want to like read this again now so I can just look through the illustrations because, look at these! Oh my gosh, look, the character artwork. I haven't seen these yet! There's North, there's Nightlight. Who is that? Oh, it's Bunnymund. That's not what I thought he was gonna look like. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. And then Toothiana. These are awesome. The villains, too. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm so excited. See, there's a giant mechanical egg. See, this is the kind of thing you can look forward to in the Guardian series by William Joyce. So, I'm really excited to have that one in my collection. It's mine now. I have heard, Kristen, are we talking about the Netflix adaptation? Because I am both very excited for that and very nervous. I have mixed feelings about it, but I think it could be really, really good, or it could be really, really bad, and I don't know which way it's gonna go. Yes, well, Libby has to like books, so No, she doesn't have to like books, but I'd be shocked, kind of surprised if she didn't love books. So, okay, I will definitely. Hopefully, Nicole's already letting you know, but I'm excited for the live show then, so we can kind of chat about it. But yeah, they're so cute. I love the Guardian series. They're super duper cute. That's the first one I've had in my hands. Every other one I've read from the library, either audio or with ebook. Three books in series you will never get rid of no matter what. This is hard. I honestly don't know. I feel like the thing is most of my books, like, books can be replaced, you know? So it's not like they're huge. I do have one, Jonathan Stranger, Mr. Norrell, my copy of that I will probably never get rid of because there's a note in the front from my grandfather because he saved it for me when I got old enough to read it. So, because he's no longer with us, I think that one I'd probably save because... Yeah. Also, my Bible. Obviously, my Bible. But, I don't know. I like that you said other than Narnia, because Narnia would be obviously my answer. But I don't know. I feel like I could replace any of the others that I have, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. Lunar Chronicles, yeah. I mean, I did fight pretty hard to get those original paperback covers because now they're the new covers that, if I'm honest, I don't like the new covers of the Lunar Chronicles. You guys let me know what you think of them. I think they're ugly, but to each their own. If they wanted to rebrand, that's totally fine. Just not my favorite. Okay. We're getting to the end of this, I promise. Heaven knows I have enough books. It's not like I need more. Twilight series and the Wonderful World of Disney books. That's cool. Oh, yeah. See, I might save my Giver bind-up because I do have a bind-up of all 4 books. Or maybe my copy of The Giver, because I've had that since I was in 8th grade. That was the first time I read it, so... Yeah. Good things to think about. Good things to think about. Okay, this one I got is A Dress for the Wicked by Autumn Krause. Which I have followed Autumn on Instagram now for like a year and a half. She's really cool, and I've been wanting to read this for a while, so I saw it and I was like, I'm getting it, because it was like $1 or $50 or 50 cents or whatever. $50. I can't spend $50 on a book. Okay, but this one I think is about like a fashion competition. It's very out of my particular comfort zone, but... because it seems more like fashion, dark corruption type thing, but it's in super good condition. Like, I feel like this is maybe, like, it clearly was put in the system because it's got the cover and everything, but I feel like this one was not read that many times or checked out that many times, this particular copy, so it's in super great condition. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, I'm gonna look forward to this one at some point. I don't know how it's gonna be, but... we'll see. It's so true. I never really need more books, but also I do need more books, you know? Yeah, I feel like I heard that, Holly, that the new covers are fan art, or it was like a fan designer who got hired to do the new covers. I don't really like them, but, you know. I liked the originals a lot. I think they're really pretty, so I think that's part of it. I don't know. But I'm really happy that I have them. Yeah. So true, Nicole. They're very much like memory keepers of like a certain time in your life. And I think it's really great. Actually, speaking of that, so my mom was with me when we went to the library sale because she likes to go as well, and she looks through all the movies and random other stuff. But she came hurrying up to me and she's like, "Do you have this one?" And I was like, "Mom, I do not." This is why my mom is like my favorite person. So this is Gathering Blue by Lois Lowry. This is the sequel to The Giver, and I don't own this one in like a separate form. I have it in the bind up with everything else, but when I was a kid I had it on my Nook. Well, kid is relative. I was a teenager, but I had it on my Nook, and that's how I read it from Barnes & Noble. But this is a hardcover, and it's in, like, really good condition, and it was like, look at this. Isn't this cool? I'm so excited. I think this is, like, I feel like this is, like, a first edition or something. Let's see. No? Yes? No? I can't tell. Doesn't really matter. This is an old one, but Mom was looking out for me. She really was. She came running up. She's like, do you have this book? And I was like, no, I don't. I don't even know where she found it, because I was in, like, the YA section, so I don't know where this was shelved, but I'm really excited to have this now. And plus, this was, when I was younger, my favorite of the series, and it's been a really long time since I've reread it, so I think I'm going to probably do that soon. Now that I got my own copy, I'm so excited. I mean, I still have my Nook, so, like, I still have a copy, but, like, this is a physical copy to add to my collection. I'm really excited. So, the best Christian book or series you've read? Oh, goodness. There's a lot of them. I really like Dragonspell, there it is. Dragonspell was one of my, like, influential books of my youth. And it's very much allegorical, and there's a lot of cool lessons in there, as well as dragons. So it's the best of everything. It's great. Yeah, it's Peter Pan and Wendy, right? That's, like, Disney Plus, coming to Disney Plus. I'm hesitant about it, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I've been both disappointed and pleasantly surprised by Disney live actions in the past, so who knows? But yeah, Mom was definitely looking out, which, actually, I'll talk about these next, because these were her find of the day. She's the big spender. These were the most expensive things. So these were originally $10, so 50% off. They were $5 whole. Everything I bought was like $1, maybe 50 cents. She's like, these are $5? And I'm like, oh, okay. But they're these records. Actually, the one that she was the most excited about was this one. She got 3 of them. She found these, and she said these are like she had some of these in childhood. That sounds cool to me. So we actually don't know if they work. She asked the people that were working, and they're like, yeah, we don't know. We didn't check, so we're gonna have to find out. But we'll definitely keep you guys updated if they do indeed work. It's very exciting. So she got 3. She got The Rescuers, she got Sleeping Beauty, and then Cinderella. And she bought them because we don't know if they work, but the books are in really good condition. Like, they're all in really nice condition. Disneyland Records. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh. I know. They're so cool. The Rescuers with songs from the film. See the pictures, hear the record, read the book. So you, like, can read along. And I just love, like, the art in here. It's so cute. This is the story of the Rescuers. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when you hear the chimes ring like this. Doodly-dee. I actually remember when we were kids, we had some of these on cassette tape, which are like the next, I guess, incarnation of these. Look how cute they are. So she found these. She was really, really excited. The Rescuers is like her favorite thing, so it was very exciting. But yeah, I think they're adorable. I don't know if they work, but we'll have to find out what we think. I mean, obviously it's the story of the movie, and goodness gracious. Madame Medusa's scary, y'all. Okay, here's the thing. Like, Disney villains, they're bad ones, okay? Maleficent's scary and all, but I personally am 10 times more scared of the ones that, like, abuse children. Not about that. Madame Medusa's the worst. Okay. But yeah. So she was very excited finding these. Yeah, the cassette ones were so much fun. Yes! The little plastic cases, and they, like, snapped closed, and you had to, like, pry them open to get them open. But this is Sleeping Beauty. I don't know, like, I don't know who the narrators are on these or anything. It doesn't really say. But, like, look how pretty. So she bought these because she figured, you know, the books are in good condition, even if the records don't work. So they'll be cool in, like, the background or whatever, background for our videos. Look Look how scary Maleficent looks. She looks so scary. It's nice Halloween time. But these are really cool. I'm really excited about, like, I just love the art style in here. It's so cool. Yeah, the three fairies always look, oh, look at them. Three fairies always look amazing, but they're so cool. Yes, Frollo and the guy from Atlantis are something else. Oh, that's so cool. Did you have the record of the soundtrack? Or, like, this record? What I want to know. There he goes. Hope's favorite man. I'm kidding. Her favorite man, I think, is Prince Charming, but Philip's up there for her. But I think Prince Charming's her number one. No. Kristoff. Wait. Why am I suddenly struggling? I feel like it's either Prince Charming or Kristoff, but she does love Prince Philip a lot. These are just, like, the coolest thing ever. So I'm excited to see. We have to, like, Mom has her record player still from when she was a teenager. So we'll either have to use that one, or I think we have, I know our grandmother has, like, a newer record player that's from, like, that we got her several years ago. So these are so cool, right? Ah! Oh, look how happy they look! I love that for them. So yeah, these are really neat, and we're gonna have to check them out and see if they work. Okay, last one. This is Cinderella. I'm really excited about it. Oh, that's awesome, Kim. That's so neat. But yeah, here's Cinderella. Ooh. There she is. Our queen. Our queen. I don't know if there was more. I feel like Mom said there were more than this, but these were the three that she picked out. There were, like, more Disney ones, which to me says somebody donated their, like, whole collection or found them in, like, a parent's estate or something. But oh, those outfits are something else. Wow. Sorry, it just caught my attention. I mean, obviously we all know the stepsisters are the height of fashion. Oh, the carriage looks so pretty. This is just, oh, look at that. Look at that. That is nice. That's not quite her movie dress, but I feel like maybe this is kind of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like the early draft art? Like oh, somebody help me. Concept art. I got it. Concept art. That took me a really long time. That's a pretty dress. Who is that? Is that the queen? Oh my gosh, look. Look, it's Charming's mother. Whoa. This must be concept art because she didn't make it into the final product. Wow, that's a fun little thing. Look at her dress. I love this dress. That's so pretty. Half Charlotte and half Cinderella, yeah. Yeah, we probably will do a video. If not, maybe we'll do like a short or something. This just in. Heather is the queen. We all knew this though. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. Okay, so this one she's got a cape going on. She's got some Elsa action going on over here. Look at this. I don't know why this is so delightful to me. This is so much fun. I didn't get a chance to look through these when she brought them home, but... Oh no, Drizella. Oh no. This is quite fun though. They're shocking, guys. Yes, all hail Queen Heather for sure. That's so fun. Where's the wedding? There it is. Oh. So these are going to be super fun, I think, to listen to. Hopefully they work. If not, the stories are still really fun. And I love the artwork in here. So, very exciting. I just can't believe the queen is in that concept art. I had no idea. Maybe at some point she was supposed to be in the story. Having a moment over here. Okay, so next up is I got 2 of these. So I went I went to look at, like, they had a whole section of mass market paperbacks that were all, I think, 50 cents. So did a little digging, and I found the mystery section, and I got some exciting things. Okay, I got some really exciting things. Gus's real name, Octavius, I think, which I've never really understood how Octavius becomes Gus, but, like, I don't know anything about names. Nicknames are weird, man. Nicknames are weird. So the first two I found were A Bone to Pick and The Julius House by Charlaine Harris. These are, I know this is book 1. I'm not sure what number this is, but these are the Aurora Teagarden books, which I think, Heather, you had some of these, right? Am I making that up? But these, I'm really excited about this one particularly. I don't know what number this is, but let me tell you, reading the description of this, they changed a lot for these movies. I did not know that she actually ended up married to Martin in the books. So, because Martin has been gone from the movies for a while now. So, anyway, but this one sounds from the description like pretty much like it's pretty similar to the movie. So, I'm really excited to read this. And it actually, I mean, because it's used, I don't feel bad about, like, bending the spine. Somebody already did it, so might as well use it, you know what I mean? This is chapter 1. In less than a year, I went to 3 weddings and 1 funeral. By late May, at the second wedding, but before the funeral, I had decided it was going to be the worst year of my life. I don't know, that's so much fun. So I love the Aurora Teagarden movies on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, of course. They're so much fun. Have you guys seen the newest one? Because it was so good. I really enjoyed it. But I'm really excited to try these out. And they were 50 cents, so it was fine. So Julius House was another movie. I think it's like, yeah, Martin's not even in the Julius House movie, is he? I know he's in 3 Bedrooms and a 3 Bedrooms, 1 Corpse, which is, I guess, the one before this. I don't know. But he's not in the Julius House movie, I don't think. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that one, but I think he's gone before that point. Anyway, I'm really excited. Yeah. Right? He's been gone a while. We've been through, I think, like 2 more boyfriends since Martin's been around. Well, Nick is her husband now, so we're all very excited about that. I love Nick. I'm really excited that they kind of made him... I mean, I love Niall Mater too, but I'm really excited they've kind of... He's solidly in the show now, you know? Okay. And then, these are the most exciting thing I found. There was a ton of them. I bought 3, because I don't know how good they're gonna be, but I picked up the 3 that I felt like were in the best shape and sounded the most intriguing to me. Y'all, I found Murder, She Wrote books. I'm so excited! We were just talking about these, weren't we, at the most recent Pajama Party Live, that these exist out there in the world. I have 3 of them! I'm so excited! So these are not what I would ideally want. See, what I ideally want is to be able to read, like, The Corpse Danced at Midnight, or Majoring in Murder, or one of the novels that Jessica writes in the show. But these are the next best thing. These are basically, like, episodes of the show, just novelized, so... Novelized? Not... Put into a book form? I don't know words. Words are hard, guys. I know, right? They're so much fun. Hi, Kyle. Thanks for joining. Yes, Patty, the Pajama Party Live was on Heather's channel, last month. It was a couple weeks ago now. I know! Where is she at? She's up here. Wait. Oh no, she fell over. I'm making a mess. Look at my queen. Also, look at her little scarf. She's so cute. I'm so happy. There are a few things I love in this life more than Murder, She Wrote, let me tell you. Oh, that's so awesome, Kristen. It's genuinely, it's one of my favorite TV shows. We've been watching so many hours of this show while Hope has been recovering. It's her go-to, it's our go-to to get her to go to sleep. I don't know why it's like cozy and comforting. She is top heavy, it's true. She's beautiful and I love her, but she normally is on her stand that she's left behind because I was grasping for her. I'm sorry. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Elena. Yeah, I'm so excited about these. So these are the 3 that I got. Let's see. I got A Question of Murder, which I got because it sounded interesting, because Jessica is in the Berkshires attending a writers' conference at a historic mansion where her friends the Savoys are hosting a murder mystery party. I love when the plots are like a murder mystery party gone wrong. Oh, so good. As both a crime solver and a mystery author, Jessica is an old hand at this kind of thing, so she swears to the Savoys that she won't reveal the secrets of their play and goes about enjoying the weekend with her colleagues. But when a young actor's murder scene appears all too real, no one can tell what's scripted and what isn't. They say the show must go on, but everyone is wondering, who really done it? I'm so excited. This sounds so good. I can't wait to do this, to read these. I don't know how they're gonna be. I don't know how good they're gonna be, but what? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, look! There's like trivia questions. No way. There's a note at the front that says the answers to the questions that appear at the beginning of each chapter can be found at the end of the book. No peeking. And I was like, what does that mean? Wait, sorry, let me see. Hope reads a lot of nonfiction. She reads a lot of like devotional books. She doesn't read as much fiction, obviously, as I do. Obviously. But in the past, she's loved mysteries. If she reads fiction, is usually where she goes. I have a feeling she might actually, maybe she should try some of these. I don't know. We'll see. This is your favorite Murder, She Wrote book? Oh, I'm even more excited now. We also have MacGyver all the seasons. We don't have Matlock, though. We should look at that. But let's see. What are these questions? Oh my gosh. In what Agatha Christie book did her Belgian detective Hercule Poirot make his first appearance? I know this one. I just read it this year. That's, The Mysterious Affair at Styles. Which mystery writer features cats and dogs in her novels? There's so many of those, though. I don't know which one they're asking for. This is so exciting. I'm so excited. This is so fun. There's like little like mystery trivia questions all throughout the story. Ha! I love it. Okay, so that's the first one I got. Then I got Knock 'em Dead, because this sounded familiar to like some of my favorite episodes of the show. Matlock is my second fave too. I also love Diagnosis Murder. And yeah, those are like my top 3 of like the old ones. And I'm honestly still upset that Diagnosis Murder and Murder, She Wrote and Matlock. Why? I wanted a massive crossover, man. I wanted a 3-way crossover and there never was one. Jess crossed over with Magnum PI. And then Matlock and Diagnosis Murder had a crossover, but I wanted like a big crossover. I actually don't know if they were on the same networks. That's probably why they didn't, but can you imagine Jessica Fletcher and Dick Van Dyke's character? So much fun. These books, okay, so I'm honestly not sure. They were either 50 cents or $1. I know these were 50 cents, the mass market paperbacks. Most of these I think were $1. So I was very excited. I was very excited. Okay, so this one says, show business can be murder. When her latest mystery novel is tapped to become a Broadway play, I love those episodes of the show. Jessica Fletcher is thrilled beyond words, but she soon learns that all the bright lights of the New York theater scene aren't all they're cracked up to be. From a snobbish playwright to an unstable young actress to a slew of backstage brouhahas. I love whoever wrote this. Jess may be in over her head until the less than beloved producer of the play is found dead, right on cue. But the show must go on. With a motley marquee of eccentric suspects, Jessica must step into the spotlight to find the culprit. But as she gets closer to dropping the final curtain on a killer, the murderer writes a script of his own that casts Jessica in a most unpleasant role as the next victim. Bum bum bum. So this one sounded like, oh my gosh, there's Seth. Ah, I'm so excited. Seth's in the first scene. Seth is like my favorite character, so. I know, brouhaha is such a fun word. Anyway, so this one sounded, I like a lot of the episodes with, when there's like her books are getting adapted into something or whatever. And I like all the ones with plays involved, so yeah. Thought that one sounded fun. Oh, the Dick Van Dyke Show is so good. I love that show. It's just like one of my like happy shows. It just makes me smile every time. And this one I picked up because it just was in really good condition. Like the spine's not even cracked. So it's called Majoring in Murder. Dun dun dun. Yes, my shirt I think is from Love and Faith. I'm trying to remember. It's been a couple years now, or a year or so since I bought it. But yes, I think it's from Love and Faith. I love their shirts. Hope has a lot more than I do. She's got several, but I have this one and I have a Christmas one, and I like them a lot. You guys will cause a brouhaha. I'm not even joking. Okay. So this one, she's teaching a creative writing course at Schoolman College, but the celebrity mystery writer doesn't expect to write out the area's first tornado in more than 60 years, or to be faced by the torturous mystery of why two men chose to brave the twister rather than take shelter, leaving one of them dead. Bum bum bum. So this is set in the Midwest, I guess, on a college. So yeah. I just liked the concept, and it was in really good condition. Like, this is practically brand new. The spine's not even broken. Does that mean it's not as good? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I just got really excited when I saw these, and now they're mine. So I'm really excited. You guys are gonna cause so much chaos. I love Murder, She Wrote. I really do. My mom was into Murder, She Wrote growing up, so I just love Angela Lansbury. Obviously, she's an icon, and Beauty and the Beast was my favorite growing up, so Mrs. Potts is a huge part of my heart. So I don't know what it is about it. I mean, I love a lot of mystery shows, not all mystery shows, let's clarify. I'm not a huge fan of Magnum PI, the older one. Okay, but yeah, I just love mysteries, and she's a writer, and I want to be a writer. I just want to be Jessica Fletcher when I grow up. Let's be real. So she's the coolest, and yeah, I have my mom to blame for most of my mystery obsession, though. So yeah, and that is the last of the books that I bought. They're not going to fit up there. We're just going to hold them in our hands. These are all my tiny paperbacks. Aren't they cute? But yeah, that's what I got at the library sale. It was really, really fun. I always love this sale. It's like the best weekend of the year. Because I like I said, I'm the worst to shop with. I overthink every purchase I make, pretty much. So I'm the worst to go book shopping with, because I will put things back and be like, do I really need it? Am I really gonna read it? But not so at the library sale. I just put it all in the basket, and I buy it all. Clearly. But yeah, it's my favorite and I love it. And you guys let me know if you've read any of these books, or if you are intrigued by any of them. I know, I decided to do the live today just because I thought, it might be fun to just hang out with you guys, and now it's almost been an hour, and I fully did not expect that, but here we are. Some books I keep after I read them, sometimes I pass them on, depends on if I like it. If I enjoy a book, I will probably keep it. If I think I'm going to reread it in the future, I will definitely keep it. But, yeah. I haven't watched the new Magnum PI, but I watched the new, well, actually, I haven't finished the new MacGyver, which I think is done now. But, I loved the first few seasons of the new MacGyver, but I never saw the new Magnum PI. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun show. I'm not the hugest fan of the character of Magnum. The few episodes that I've seen, he seems like not my kind of person. That's all. But you know, I understand why it's such a staple of pop culture. I get it. The mustache is also pretty iconic. So, I will try to do more lives, Patty. I make no promises, but I thought it would be fun today. So, here we are. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me for a bit. So, now that it's been almost an hour, I'm probably going to close this out here in a few minutes. I don't even know which one I'm going to start with. Maybe one of the Murder, She Wrotes. Just because I'm so excited about having them. I have not seen The Love Boat. Should I see The Love Boat? I honestly haven't seen a ton of, like, classic TV. I've seen Dick Van Dyke Show and whatever they play on Hallmark. That's, I think, how I first watched Murder, She Wrote and Matlock and all of those. They play them at, like, the middle of the night on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Although I have to say, now that I've seen more of Murder, She Wrote, it's on Peacock right now. All 12 seasons are streaming right now. Fun fact. If you haven't seen Murder, She Wrote and you want to, that's where we've been watching them. But they only have, like, a very small amount of episodes that they play on Hallmark. Like, a lot. So it's not as... It's fun for a few times, but then you're like, I've seen this episode 7 times. So... Yes, I should watch The Love Boat. What is it even about? I don't even know what The Love Boat's about, actually. Gilligan's Island, I also don't know what that one's really about. I do know what The Brady Bunch is about. But that's awesome that you have all the seasons of The Brady Bunch. Another pop culture staple, so. Oh, yeah. Cool. I gotta say the best part, well, not the best part, one of my favorite parts of watching Murder, She Wrote is seeing all the guest stars. Seeing all the recurring characters, recurring actors who play different roles in different seasons, and also the guest stars are a lot of fun. So, I'm like, everyone who's anyone on TV in the 80s and early 90s was on Murder, She Wrote, so. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, I also have not seen. This is Let's Play. How many shows has Abby not seen? It's a lot. I'm pretty sure it's a lot. There's a lot of TV out there, you guys. There's a lot of TV. But there's also a lot of books, and I'm really happy with the ones that I picked up this weekend. So, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye now that it's been almost an hour, and my voice is starting to go. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I wish you happy reading, whatever it is that you're reading, and that you find many adventures and many hours of happiness in the pages of your books. So I will see you guys later. I gotta go finish up a video for tomorrow's upload, but I will see you guys later, and yeah. Okay, well, I will have to take a look and see what I can find of Love Boat. But thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye! If I can figure out how to end this live stream. There we go. Okay, bye!